Hi guys, we continue our discussion of the Arthashastra, and today in this list of small gists presented by the translator, we start with the role of the king in protecting and promoting welfare. Since the king is synonymous with the Kautilyan state, we first note the kind of attitude and behavior that Kautilya recommends for him. The verse used as the epigraph to this book, that is, "In the happiness of his subjects lies his own happiness." This is a direct quote from Chanakya. This summarizes it. A king should be well trained and practice self-control. An ideal king is one who has the highest qualities of leadership, intellect, energy, and personal attributes and behaves like a sage monarch, a Raja Rishi. Among other things, a Raja Rishi is one, quote-unquote, who is ever active in promoting the yogakshema of the people and who endears himself to his people by enriching them and doing good to them. The quote ends. The word yogakshema is a compound made up of yoga, the successful accomplishment of an objective, and kshema, its peaceful enjoyment. Thus, a peaceful enjoyment of prosperity, that is, the welfare of the people, is given as much importance as knowledge, self-control, and observance of dharma. A king should not only obey his own Raj dharma, but also ensure that his subjects obeyed their respective dharma. Because, now a quote from Chanakya comes in, because when adharma overwhelms dharma, the king himself will be destroyed. Hence, a wicked prince who hates dharma and is full of evil should not be installed on the throne, even if he is an only son. Even if he is an only son. In fact, Kautilya prefers an ignorant king who had not been taught dharma to a wicked king who, in spite of his learning, deviates from it. The king's own dharma is to be just, impartial, and lenient in protecting his people. The king's attitude to his people should be like that of a father towards his children, particularly when any danger threatens the population. He should treat leniently like a father those in new settlements whose tax exemptions had ceased to be effective. No doubt there was an element of self-preservation in this. Discontented and impoverished people might be provoked to revolt. They may then kill their own king or go over to the enemy. The king should not tax the people unjustly because, quote, that will make the people go angry and spoil the very sources of revenue. End quote. A weak king who needed to recoup his depleted strength should try to promote the welfare of his people so that he might have the support of countryside. Now, nowhere is Kautilya's emphasis on the welfare of the people seen more clearly than in the advice to the king on how to deal with a territory newly acquired by conquest.